Swamy seems to be fairly in touch with the issues of the constituency, but he has a bigger problem to deal with in terms of the popularity of his opponent and BJP candidate Sadananda Gowda, who also happens to be the man who occupied the Chief Minister's chair for a brief period fairly recently. So what does Sadananda Gowda have to offer the people of Bangalore North? Let's find out.
Narayan Swamy might have been a weightlifter during his younger college days, but can he throw his weight around this election? His arch-rival DV Sadananda Gowda is all set to wipe his smile out. Let's find out what Sadananda Gowda is bringing to the platter this year. DV Sadananda Gowda, age 61, party Bharatiya Janata Party, caste Vokkaliga, advantage strong Vokkaliga support, past laurels Modi wave, ex-CM Vokkaliga vote bank and a golden opportunity to piggy bank on the Namo wave. But will these factors alone sail the smiling politician through the Lok Sabha elections?
See, practically, the issues that need to be answered only after the elections. But at this stage, I worked as the party president for 4.5 years. I worked as the chief minister for 11 months. I know each and every constituency and what are all the problems that we are facing in the particular constituency. See, today and about a week back, we had 3 or 4 interactive sessions with the public. What are your demands? What you need from me? Where if I represent this constituency in the parliament and all that. So I am getting so many feedbacks. But even after winning the election, I should sit with the public and I should get their idea, what idea, in which way I should develop the constituency, what all the things I need to do there at the center. So now they know me very well, and practically as a chief minister, how I administered, how my activities and how I behaved, all these things are the matter of discussion in the public domain, and practically they prefer to vote for me because whatever I say I did so far, so in future also same thing will continue.
The BJP still seems to be resting on his past laurels and is keeping his fingers crossed to win the elections. No doubt the seasoned politician is a force to reckon with, but there are several factors that work against him. The most concerning factor is the fact that he is a complete outsider to North Bangalore constituency. The sitting MP from BJP DB Chandre Gowda is already miffed that he wasn't awarded a ticket this year.
From a Congress which felt it was very confident of winning that seat, and it didn't happen. Now, this time around, the BJP has changed its candidate. The sitting MP is not too happy with having been denied the ticket. So it will be interesting to see what would be the impact of that factor. Mr. Sadananda Gowda, a lot would say, is a outsider in that sense to this constituency. And his candidature was announced right at the end. And because you wanted to capitalize on the presence of the Vokkaliga community in large numbers here, you very rightly said that Mr. Gowda is trying to capitalize on his image as being a reasonably clean person, somebody who has served for a brief while as the Chief Minister of the state. And his record as Chief Minister was, for a lot of people, very fine, and nothing really serious came up at that point of time, seriously negative came up at that point of time. And also somebody who is seen as a person who is a please-all person and is able to work with different groups. And that, I think, is the USP he is trying to play up upon. As you rightly said, he is not talking about what he will do, but he is trying to campaign based upon what he did. And I think very critically, Mr. Sadananda Gowda is also trying to focus on the Modi factor, which is being done in all the 28 constituencies. You are trying to piggyback on the fact that by voting for me, you are giving one more seat to the NDA and bringing it closer to 272.
But there are several factors that do make him a very probable winner. Sadananda Gowda has a strong support from his community. This being a Vokkaliga stronghold, Sadananda Gowda stands a good chance as he is known to be their poster boy.
See, today politics has become a field of so-called earning money, or people think that it's a investment that we are doing, and afterwards, after winning, we will do something which is for our personal purposes. But now people require a clean-handed and without selfish motivation, and a man who should be people-friendly. I think that during my regime as a member of parliament or legislator or chief minister, I did the same thing, and acceptability is there. So I think that that itself will give a moral boost, and people will certainly vote for me because it's an educated area. They are getting all the feedbacks through media, that is especially TVs and newspapers and other things. So I hope that certainly they accepted me. I had a tour across the constituency, and in the first tour itself, people said that yes, we know you, certainly we need some more service from you, and after becoming the member of parliament, you should do the same thing what you were doing earlier as a chief minister. So I hope that they will bless me, and certainly with a big margin we will win this constituency.
His smiling face may be a familiar face to the people of North Bengaluru, but looks like this time the politician is planning to woo the voters only with an old report card.
Well, Sadananda Gowda seems to be a little too high on his past laurels to even have a vision for the constituency of Bangalore North. But on the other hand, the Aam Aadmi Party candidate, Professor Babu Matthew, has a very clear-cut vision. And that, as we can all expect, is to eradicate corruption from the constituency.
Let's now introduce you to a new face from the Broom Party. With their debut, they made their presence felt in the national capital. But will the Aam Aadmi Party representative be able to replicate the success in Namma Bengaluru? Let's take a look at his profile. Name: Professor Babu Matthew. Age: 64. Party: Aam Aadmi Party. Education: BSc, LLB, LLM. Religion: Christianity. Advantage: AAP wave. Babu Matthew, the man who represents the AAP wave in North Bengaluru. A professor by profession who stepped into politics, claims to be here to sweep out corruption from his constituency and India.
There are two things to it. One is a set of issues which are far beyond Bangalore North. In fact, these are issues which are valid for the whole country. And there we would place at the highest level the question of corruption. And that is because, especially because during this election, on the one hand you have the Congress party, they've shown their corruption in Delhi, and on the other hand you have the BJP, which has proved its corruption in Karnataka. So people of this state are fed up with both the parties, and it is that space that we will occupy as Aam Aadmi Party in order to tell the people, here is an opportunity for you to find a party which fights corruption tooth and nail. Having said that, naturally we'll bring it down to issues which are relevant to the locality, to the constituency. And when it comes to that, I think naturally people have varying degrees of grievances, and that is their lived experience. I don't think there is any adult citizen in India who has not faced a corruption issue. The latest I heard today was an elderly lady who was saying that her spouse passed away and she had to bribe money in order to get a death certificate.
Babu might have his agendas clear, but is he ready to take the other big giants pitted against him? Well, certainly Babu faces a big challenge ahead. Several promises, but the people really don't know what the AAP leader is capable of doing. He might have hogged his share of limelight at the election climax, but until yesterday, he was a nobody in the world of politics. The newbie in politics seems to be confident. He's sure he can replicate what AAP has done in Delhi. But if we do a fast check, Babu Matthew is not a familiar face in his constituency. His introduction to Bengaluru politics is being dubbed as premature. Most of the people from North Bengaluru have not even heard of his name. The biggest fear for the BJP and Congress, who represent the North Bengaluru constituency, is AAP cutting into their votes and playing a spoil sport.
From the Aam Aadmi Party bringing in a intellectual perspective, also remember possibly minority candidate in this constituency, could play an important role. Again, my question is, does AAP have the time to be able to gain that visibility in a parliamentary constituency? So there may be goodwill for the party, but can that goodwill be translated into votes? That they cross a threshold of votes which allows them to win a seat. Now, or will they be a spoiler in that sense? Will they be a spoiler in that constituency? And if you look at the AAP profile, and if you look at the profile of the candidate there, it's more than likely that the AAP will split the non-BJP vote in Bangalore North. Now, whose vote does AAP take away? There is no common trend in Karnataka. It varies from constituency to constituency. It varies from who are the candidates of the Congress and the BJP. In Bangalore North, it seems to be that if Mr. Babu Matthew cuts into anybody's vote, it would be the Congress vote, given the nature of the contest that you have in Bangalore North.
The election fever has entered the final lap. Several woes made. The leaders have explicitly spoken how they will change the fate of the people of their constituency. But have the politicians really understood what the people of the constituency really want? Will the promises successfully convert into votes?
We have proper roads, and we have been repeatedly going and meeting all the MPs, MLAs, corporators, and nothing is happening. We have made n number of visits to their offices. We have been requesting, we have been begging with those people, because a lot of families, ladies, when they come in the evening, they don't have proper street lights, no proper roads are there. People are not able to walk on the road. If you see, so much of dust.
First thing is road, second thing is water and good electricity. See, we don't have proper electricity. See, in Bangalore, we are living in such a big city, and you know, power cuts are very common. Even if you go to a small village, it's better than Bangalore, I can say.
See, first of all, what we have seen is these roads. Now they are doing it with paver system. They keep on breaking every 2-3 months, and they keep on doing it. And then they claim that they have done these many thousands of kilometers of roads in Bangalore. They don't make any sense. It's a waste of money. So they must be laid in such a way that even if it costs little, let us say 30-40% extra, but they should do it and it lasts for at least 1 to 2 years. It shouldn't be a monthly program, and that is actually eating up our taxpayers' money. Secondly, we have seen that the traffic system is not working quite fine in the city.
Everybody is facing the same problem. So what we are asking them to do is not to do everything. At least get the basic things right. Get the street lights on. It will at least provide safety to women. Get us water. Get us the roads. That's it. What else can we ask for? We are anyway self-dependent, right?
The water concern, electricity woes, the safety issue. North Bengaluru may be one of the fastest growing constituencies in Karnataka, but the place is a problem-rid area. From water woes to bad roads to safety concerns, North Bengaluru has it all. The political party and their representative who will tackle all the basic issues will win the trust which converts into votes.
Well, as we can see, Bangalore North is not an easy constituency to deal with. It has the traditional, it has the modern, it is the old Bengaluru, and it's also the new Bengaluru. Well, it's also the future of Bengaluru. So this time around, candidates will have to do more than just give mere empty promises. They will have to assure the people of Bangalore North that all their issues will be sorted out and looked into. With Deepak Bopanna, Shakti and camera person Madan, this is Nishchita for News 9.